Hypercorrection or linguistic overcompensation. Hypercorrection is when speakers try to imitate the pronunciation, vocabulary and/or structures of speakers of the prestigious variety of a language. However, in doing so, they might pronounce words, use vocabulary and/or structures that these speakers do not actually use. It is a little like when Spanish children say volvido instead of vuelto. What they are trying to do is apply a rule to all verbs. The problem is that some verbs are irregular. A good example of hypercorrection is H-dropping. Many speakers of non-standard English do not pronounce the H in words where speakers of RP would. Examples: RP, house. Non-standard, house. RP, help. Non-standard, help. When non-RP speakers overcompensate, that is when they are trying to speak like RP speakers, they might actually pronounce H in words in which it is not normally pronounced. An example of this is honor, which in RP is pronounced without H, but which non-standard speakers might pronounce honor. It may be because H is in the spelling. A big difference between RP and Northern English is that RP has and Northern English only so RP has a greater inventory than Northern English. This is due to a split in Middle English which only affected Southern dialects. Some words began to be pronounced with while others were still pronounced So, words pronounced with in RP are also pronounced in Northern English too. However, words pronounced with in RP are pronounced in Northern English. Examples: RP, bush. Northern, bush. RP, put. Northern, put. RP, pub. Northern, pub. RP, club. Northern, club. When some Northerners try to imitate RP, they overcompensate and pronounce not only words like pub and club with but also words that in RP are pronounced with like bush and put. So, instead of pronouncing bush and put, they pronounce bush and put. This is another classic example of hypercorrection. You and me. The pronoun me is not nominative, and so it is non-standard to say you and me are the best, because you and me make up the subject. In standard English, this should be you and I are the best, because I is the subject form of the first person singular pronoun. You and me is perfectly acceptable when me is used as an object. They are looking at you and me. But for many non-standard speakers of English, the construction you and me always sounds wrong, as they may have been corrected when using it as a subject. So, instead of saying they are looking at you and me, they might say they are looking at you and I. Once again, this is a case of hypercorrection. Talking posh. In the following television commercial, we see people imitating prestigious English. Although there are no cases of hypercorrection, this is exactly the kind of situation in which it might be found.
Saucisson, haricot, and pomme saute, gentlemen.
Splendid! One is utterly ravenous.
Passes your rouge, old chap.
It's this season's must-have, darling. Oh, it's so you!
You don't have to be posh to be privileged. All you need is 4 years no claims on your car insurance, then Privilege will guarantee to beat your renewal quote. Now give all the la-di-da stuff a rest.
Here, love, get us a brew.
10 sugars are 12. If you've earned 4 years no claims, you could get cheaper car insurance. Call Privilege now on 0845 246 0077 or buy online at privilege.com.